Hello, this is Zedis. Welcome back to Mario Maker 2. We are clearing uncleared levels today. I did it just like I used to do it. I got 5 levels from each style. One from each style, actually, at this time. And I need 20 total to get to 1,000 clears on Team 0%. So this is the first 5. And yeah, we'll just start with Mario Brothers 1 and go to each one. I did skip one 3D world level that was very, very annoying. These are all kind of annoying. I didn't boo every one of them, but man, there's some bad levels in this one. I didn't get lucky with my return to making videos. Yeah, so yeah, if you're coming back, welcome back. If you're new, please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. I quit this about 10 months ago, and I kept meaning to come back, and I finally did. No Mario Maker 3 yet. I don't think we're gonna get it anytime soon, if ever. So hopefully we can hope, but I feel like it would have already been announced at this point. Of course, who knows? They barely announce anything nowadays. Yeah, this first level, Super Mario Brothers 1, is lousy. I can't remember. Some of these are going to be from 2024, some from 2025, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But 2023, there's still like a handful of levels left. They're way beyond me. Don't worry about that. That's where I left off, is 2023. I think 2024 might have just been added. But 2025 has also been added now, so they're both up for grabs. This level in particular is a custom auto scroll, which, frankly, you have to be really good at making levels on this game to get to work. And even then, even like the best levels that use this option aren't my favorite. But yeah, this one is a coin collecting level, and at this point, I'm not sure if I figured it out yet, but yeah, probably not, because I haven't gotten to the end yet. But I'm like, I don't know how many, if it's going to be hard. It doesn't seem like it's going to be hard, because I got crushed. Because there I got the clear condition. So the first couple lives, I was trying to get every single coin I could, but it's not necessary. There are plenty of coins. This is kind of the clear condition is kind of a waste, as per usual. The actual challenge of this level is finding 2 keys. They're not hidden in blocks, as far as I know. There aren't any. The Wizardless program doesn't work, so I can't look at it. But yeah. So right now I'm just getting to the end, and I don't know yet, but there are 2 keys required. And you see there are 2 red coins in the level. Spoiler alert: I never find the second red coin. I find one of them. And yeah, I'm looking up here. Yeah, there might be other keys too, who knows? But I will have to look for 2 keys eventually. And the pink coins, red coins, I just never found the second one. Even looking at the thumbnail, I could never find out where it is. There's so much shit on the screen, it's impossible to tell. Yeah, there I boo it, because he got me to the end of the level. I need keys. Nothing told me I needed keys. I just don't like that design. I think that's kind of rude. If there was a door to go back, maybe I wouldn't boo it. Also, I did figure out, I don't know if I figured out here, there's a Super Mario Brothers 2 mushroom that you can get. Fire Flower is more valuable because the ice coins, though. There is an angry sun following you during this level. You saw I enter this door here. It actually, like, gets rid of the sun, so it's valuable to go in that door no matter what, because the sun gets in your way all the time. I don't know if I get this guy this time, but this guy does have a key up here. The guy on the door did not. No, I miss him. Yeah, it's hard to judge when you're jumping around and all this crap is on the screen, and the auto scroll is moving up and down and to the right, and yeah, it's a mess. Yeah, I don't know. It could be we get Mario Maker 3. It's possible. We need a 3D Mario game too. They're so busy doing remakes now that, you know, I feel like What's the next original actual Nintendo game that's coming out? I don't even know. The next big game that's coming out is probably Ocarina of Time remake, which, hell, I'll play. I'd like to play a nice looking version of that game. I just got Star Fox, the remake of 64, which I never played originally. It's okay. I love the Super Nintendo Star Fox. I was a big fan of that when I was a kid. But it holds up okay, I guess, for what it is. You know, it looks like shit, but it's kind of cool. It's polygons. The new one looks great. It plays kind of like the Super Nintendo version, so it's okay. I don't really like the talking characters. They're kind of annoying. I miss the that they did in the Super Nintendo game. I like that better. Okay, so I found the subworld, and I'm navigating the subworld. There is an extra key there, and this pipe comes out here. This is going to be important, because that's... You might recognize that from before. It just starts in a different position, so I didn't recognize it right away. So you go here. This is the end of the level. There's one red key coin. Where's the other one? I don't know. I never found it. It might not be even hidden, but I never saw it. Maybe I just didn't see it because the screen has so much garbage on it. By the way, the majority of this video is going to be this. Here, I speed this up a little. It's going to be this. Yeah, I'm looking all around for keys or key coins. Because it could be in the subworld, too. There could be one in the main world and one in the subworld. But yeah, the majority of this video is going to be this level and the next level. And then the last three were really easy. Super Mario Bros. 3 level took me by far the longest. That one took me about an hour. And I almost gave up on that one, too. Yeah, you can't go back in this door because it's under the lava at the start. So you have to use a key, and I need 2 keys. So I'm like, I don't know if he actually thought of the way I eventually will do this. Maybe he did. And maybe you can't even get the red key coin. It could be in a place where you can't even get it. That could happen. Yeah, I'm just discovering the subworld and where everything leads, and I'm coming up with... I have to formulate an idea. There are 2 keys that I have. So if I can get to the end of the level, I can get through the door. As far as I know, at this point, I wasn't sure if you needed 3 keys, and maybe that red coin could have been through the key door. The first key door, that would have been silly, but... 3 key doors, that's possible. As many as 4 can be included in the world. So I'm actually thinking maybe there are other keys and hidden blocks. There's hidden blocks all around this level too, which is garbage. Yeah, this level's pretty garbagey. It's not the worst level. I'm not sure if this one or the 3D World one is the worst one I play. But yeah, Super Mario World 3D, Super Mario SN MBU, and 3D World are all pretty easy, actually. I don't think even one of them took me 10 minutes. In fact, I'm going to do a speedrun of NSMBU 1. So yeah, I'm stuck here with the key. I went through the door. Hopefully, I was thinking it might lead me to another key coin. It doesn't. So here's a slightly sped up final run. You don't want to watch all this again. It is kind of a boring level, too. Yeah, I just appreciate how much of a mess it is. Where is the red key coin? If you see it, comment, please. I definitely never saw it. There could have been a key in the hidden blocks. Reset the sun, get rid of it. I just killed that guy and got the coin anyway. It's not a big deal if I do or not. Get that guy. Get a key. That's the first key. Then we got to get to the subworld. And we'll follow this down. As I did the first time, I correctly predicted that was what I had to do. And then you can get the second key, and then we can go over here and go through the pipe. And I actually entered the wrong one at first. I couldn't remember which one it was. And I get this key coin. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know whether there's a third key or not. That could have been my thought. This all could have been a trick. But yeah, you start out mid-level with this, so I just have to go through the level again. It's not that long, really. Yep, yeah, this is just not a lot of fun. Probably didn't take me too many. It did take me a lot of lives. The sun really killed me a lot at the beginning. Yeah, where's that red key coin, man? I don't know. I really don't know. It could have been in the lava. You could put a key in the lava, key coin in the lava, and I just couldn't get to it. Who knows? It could be totally fake. I leave this guy kind of a mean message. These levels are so recent that I'm afraid that if I leave bad messages, I'm gonna get banned again, which, you know, thankfully I haven't been lately. I have been playing. I've had this past week off. It's the July 4th week, and I've been playing. I played a lot of super expert, popular courses, and just some other stuff. But yeah, I thought it was a good time to come back. Started clearing some uncleared levels. Realized I only had 20 left. Super Mario Bros. 3. This is the super difficult one, and there's a lot of reasons it is. It's also just one of these kind of annoying levels where every time you start over, you have to go through a couple of boss fights because you need the keys, so you have to do it. And yeah, I did check for hidden blocks for vines or something. There's nothing. Got a boom boom fight. Get a fire flower, do a Wendy fight. Wendy is so annoying. And the venue that they have her in, this is just really obnoxious, honestly. So we get a key, we go through this door, and then there's going to be a bunch of... Oh no, I go back and get a mushroom, which is a good idea, because I don't know what's coming through that door. Mushroom is easy enough to get without getting hurt. So yeah, we'll go through the door, let's see what's in here. It's just kind of a mess. Hammer, Sledge Brothers... Ghosts, thwomps. In the future, I'm just gonna run through this section. We'll start right here. I'll show you how I do it. Well, maybe I don't right here, but you can just run through this. Yeah, I basically do. Gotta watch out for these Sledge Bro. The guy jumped down, so I'm okay. And then he gives me a frog suit, which is the most worthless power-up ever. In this scenario, what's the point? Give me a fire flower. And there's a Ludwig fight. Yeah, you can get under here with the frog suit. It is really difficult. I do it at least once in the video. But you might as well just take a hit. It takes too long. And I fall down, I see the clown card there, and I'm like, ugh, I wonder if I get the Ludwig key. Is that where I'm going? Because I could probably get down there. He has donut blocks. Yeah, you're not likely to get under here without getting hit anyway, because Ludwig's always in the way. Yeah. But I'm gonna fight him now, because I'm not 100% sure if that key door leads to where I assume it does. So we'll fight him, we'll figure it out. And it does have a mushroom dispenser. It's not very slow and difficult to access. We'll go in here, and yeah, it does lead me right to the clown car, which I can get to another way. We'll do that later. Fireballs, and the clown car, and a lot of spikes, which is, awful. Barely missed that. Yeah, clown car and spikes is, navigating spikes with a clown car is one of the crappiest, things you can do in this game. It's just, they're just so much of a pain. He does give me a fire flower right there, and it keeps dispensing, so I can go back a little bit, but you gotta slowly drop these thwomps. There's a lot of precision type stuff in this area. You got a boss, and the previous two bosses had keys, so my assumption is that they have keys. There's actually two bosses. I don't know if we can really see the other one yet, but right to the right there's a Larry, I think. This is Lemmy, I think. No, not Lemmy. God dang. Iggy is the one on the right. This one is Larry. No, opposite. Blue one with the glasses is Iggy. There, I get under there. It's really hard, and then I get hit anyway, so what's the difference? You drop down on this one, we can skip that Ludwig fight at least. Yeah, it's just something. And you can't be in a hurry here, but it's so hard not to be because there's such crap. You know, when I barely got missed there. The only reason this boom boom isn't gonna hurt me, he falls in the lava, he dies instantly anyway. Boom boom will just jump right in the lava. But yeah, he doesn't have a key. I'm trying to see if I can go under there. That blooper is in my way. I get hit, and then I get killed by the thwomp. I panic a little bit. Yeah, you gotta just be careful. I think this is the first time I actually killed Iggy. Yeah, Iggy and Larry. Larry is the one on the right, but I don't know if we've seen him yet. Yeah, oh, and the awesome Twister's my least favorite item in the game, probably. There's very little good reason to use a Twister. I think I've used it once on any of my levels. But it's just, they're just there to annoy you. So I take out Iggy from over here and realize he doesn't have a key. Gotta watch out for the boo. The boo's in your way. He's dead, no key, so I'm not worried about that. We haven't even seen the hard part of this level yet. This just, most of it is just annoying. There's Larry. Yeah, bounce around. There's a Magic Koopa here. And then we have to ditch the clown car because I can't get it through there. I don't think I can get it through there. Maybe you can, but it doesn't matter because it's not gonna help me. We have a on-off block section and cannons with that shoot shells. I'm just gonna run to see what's up here. This is such a pain in the ass. We're gonna watch it a few times. It's so hard to get through this section. I died so many times, and I played for about an hour. I had to go to the bathroom. I stopped. I'm like, I think I'm gonna find another level for Super Mario Bros. 3. And then I had kind of an idea, and I'm like, okay, well maybe. But yeah, so you can kind of sit between these blocks. We gotta hit the P switch. If you notice, there's P blocks down on the right. I'm trying to set it down so I don't die when I hit it. Trying to stay between it, yeah, and I fall right through like an idiot. But it's hard to not do that. Sometimes you're running along those blinking blocks and whatever, and you try to jump, and it kind of eats your jump because the ground disappeared beneath you. I also figured out that I could probably get one of these shelmets. That actually comes in handy. I don't know if you really wanted you to. Probably not. But to have it, I was in the wrong spot there. Right there. There's a red bonsai, or not, a red bullet bill cannon up ahead. And the shelmet will prevent me entirely from getting hit by that, so I don't even have to worry about the bullets. So yeah, there's two shells going, and it's hard to time it. But I eventually figured out that I can't be big. I have to be small. I can have the shelmet, but I have to be small. And then I could fit my way through this little maze to the right. It's so hard to get it though. Yeah, we'll start back. This is the last life. I want to start a little further back. There, I did the frog slide again. Very difficult to do. Not that important that you do it though. It's just kind of fun to try. If you time it well, you can go pretty fast in this section, but you do have to wait for the flying Buzzy to get through, because they're solid. I can't really kill those guys with the... I can't kill them with the fire. I gotta kill the blooper, so... We're just gonna buzz through here. These guys don't need to be killed. I just need to lower that guy. I could take damage. Actually, do I jump out of the clown car at this point? Yeah, I do. I just jump and run. I'm like, I need to get over here. I can use my damage boost to get over here. We do have a Magic Koopa following us, which is a little annoying. That could have been a problem. Eventually he gets killed by a Shelmet, though. So... yeah, there you go. He's dead. He wasn't quick enough to get out of the way. See, I'm taking this pretty carefully. Make sure to catch this. I want to drop it right on the corner between the two so I can jump on it. And then I just kind of get to over here and then hold right with all my might. And I just make it. I don't know how hard that actually is or if I just got lucky. I mean, I didn't get really over that far any other time. So every time I tried it, I would fall into lava. So yeah, awful level. I hate when they have the on-off switches going really, really fast. Yeah. Oh my god, eat diarrhea, dude. I did not. Actually, I deleted this one. I thought for sure. I'm like, it's a pretty recent one. I think it's April of 25. No, February of 25. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll erase that. I deleted it. Now we have a Super Mario World level that says really is very hard level. Ryukar has a saying where if a level says it's hard, it's not. It's when it says it's easy that it's going to be hard. And he's right here because, oh, what is that flag? The Czech Republic, I think? I'm not 100% sure. I do die a couple of times right at the beginning here on these Mecha Koopas. And I die one other time. Yeah, Mecha Koopas have a very weird hitbox. That's the thing. But I want to Z-jump on them and kill most of them. Kill them all, and I'll use this Mecha Koopa to take out Roy. There's no ceiling for Roy to fall down on, so he's super easy. I never found out what was in that key door. I don't know, actually. I never went in that door. Because I went this way and it seemed like the right way to go, and I always thought, I bet you there's going to be some key that I need in that door or something. There's no key coins, I can tell that. So I get this, I'm like, I wonder if I can go up and cheese it, and I run into Bowser's ass. Honestly, the best way to use this extra key would have been right here, because it's, these fights are really bad, and that's the only Bowser fight, so the only big Bowser fight. I don't know, I'm not sure. There's a Bowser Jr. up ahead. I skip him. He's actually one of the easiest bosses. Yeah, I go over here, I see the Bowser Jr., and there is a clear condition of 30 bullets. I don't think I boo this one, but I probably should have, just because the 30 bullets are pointless clear condition. It's just one of those waste of time. And I'm gonna cut here, because I sat here and got the bullets, and I'm thinking, well, I'm probably gonna die up ahead. There's probably gonna be some really cheap thing that kills me, and I shouldn't have wasted my time. That's not what he wanted me to do. He does give me a Shelmet here, but I wasted. I try to spin jump on these guys, and I miss and die and lose. I don't die. I lose the Shelmet. So yeah, I'm still thinking I probably shouldn't have sat there and killed those bullets. In the future, I probably wouldn't have, but I do end up beating it on this life. So 4 lives, I think. 2. I'd lost 2 at the beginning. Yeah, I lost 1 on Bowser's butt, and then that was this is the last life. Thankfully, there are some power-ups, which are very useful. I didn't get all these blocks because I didn't know what was coming up ahead, so I don't know what else is in there. I wanted to save it in case there were more power-ups and I needed them, but I don't need them. This is a very easy level, really. Yeah, useless, worthless clear condition. That's just a waste of time. I'm like, I have a key. I'm just gonna skip Bowser Jr., which he's super easy. So, and then I'm like, oh, now I need a key for Boom Boom. So, yeah, I don't know if he wanted me to kill the bullets here, but I just did it earlier because I didn't know for sure that I would get back here. I assumed I would. But you don't know. You never know. I'm not gonna take any bait. I mean, I don't need any of that stuff because I'm not playing endless, so it gives you a lot of stuff, though. I mean, I don't know. I wasted a lot of time on those bullets, so my record is very beatable. But yeah, 30 bullets, that's a stupid clear condition. But yeah, it wasn't that bad a level. I didn't boo it. Took me a few minutes. I think that took me less than 10 minutes. Yeah, all 3 levels took me less than 10 minutes, these last 3 levels. I lost a lot of lives on this one. You'll see it's 40. We'll see what it is afterwards. But I did lose a lot of lives on this one because I was cheesing it. I wanted to cheese it. I feel like the 40 lives that have been spent on this one where people tried to cheese it and they didn't figure out a good way, but I did. Yeah, there's a subworld I completely avoid. I'll die a couple of times from being careless, like right here. I didn't see that burner. But most of it was me trying to figure out how to cheese it. Just because it seemed like it was going to be really easy to do. But this was probably the... maybe the easiest level. I mean, definitely if you know where everything is, it is. But, yeah, you gotta watch out for that spike, but you want to jump off the block there. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely make that. I did cut out a lot of attempts here. I did hit that spike quite a few times. I thought I needed a triple jump, but you don't. And then I mess up totally, and I'm like, oh, I can see what's beyond here. And there's definitely, I can make that. If I jump off the platform, I can make that. So another one I don't boo just because it's super easy. I don't know how easy it is if you go through the whole level. There I was trying to figure out what was up. I might have actually seen that before and missed the part, cut it out or something, but you can almost make this jump. I swear I tried it at least once, and you can almost make it. But there's a hidden block with a vine in there, so there's actually more than one. So we're gonna hit that, hit another one there. Yeah, there actually turns out to be quite a few. And then you can just jump from the vine, and you can make the jump. And if I hadn't hit the stars, I would have died there, but I did. Here I'm like, oh, I can't make that jump. And I'm like, there's gotta be a hidden block here somewhere, right? And I look around a little bit, and then I find it. It's right there. There's a pipe up above. I do try that first, because it seems like the more hidden pipe, it does nothing. So, we won't worry about that. Yeah, I think all levels this video were like just, I don't know, little kid stuff. I guess at this point, like, if you didn't know how to make a level, you quit a long time ago, and these are all just like kids wandering into the game late who don't know what they're doing. It's difficult to pick this game up right now from scratch. I wouldn't want to do that. Especially since people on social media don't play it anymore, really. YouTube videos are where people are going to come from, I think. I think people watching DGR and Ryukar and those people. I see the Beast. The Beast plays once a week or twice a week. I see Grand Pooh Bear's made some Iron Bros videos recently. He was streaming the other day when I was hanging out. Yeah, those people are... Yeah, here. Oh, this was my speedrun. I totally forgot to even mention that I think I mentioned earlier that I did the speedrun. Yeah, I just thought it looks very easy. I want to get at least a decent time. Definitely could be improved on, though. So... Yeah, pretty generic level. I didn't boo it. It wasn't bad enough. No, I did boo it because of hidden blocks. That's why I booed it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could predict it, but I don't know what's in the subworld either. Who knows? We got the last level here, 3D World level. I did play a really garbagey level that I got really sick of very quick. That had like an 8-minute upload time and just garbage everywhere. I quit that one after about 10 minutes and got this one, and this one was really easy. And plus, it seems like a tradition to end on a 3D World castle. I used to have at least one of those a week. This got to be the most common. I mean, the last NSMBU castle is pretty popular too. Like watching Mario Maker 1 videos, they always had at least one NSMBU castle level. That was like 90% of the levels, I think. Was this one? This one might have been a one-shot, actually, come to think of it. I don't think I died on this one. But yeah, this was a pretty mediocre level. I don't think I booed this one either, but I didn't think I booed the last one, so who knows. Yeah, not one, but two Meowser fights, neither of which you have to do, but I don't know that. There's Sniper Thwomp. I could have booted for that, right? I see a Meowser over here. I'm thinking, can I get over there? But you can't. But I got a checkpoint. I'm gonna check it out at least. And I'm looking, and I'm like, no, I can't get through there. We're gonna have to go on a subworld. Can't cheese 2 levels this video. I will say I forgot how painful this game can be when I wasn't playing uncleared levels. I do it to myself, I guess. But yeah, I haven't been mad at this game in quite a while, so I guess if I missed that, I got that back. I don't know if I really missed that part of the game. Yeah, I feel like most popular Mario Maker YouTube people, people want to watch the trash, man. And I can oblige, but yeah, it can be really painful at times. This one, like I said, this one's not too bad. The other one I skipped was just execrable, just painful. Yeah, I sped up the Meowser fights. Meowser fights are so boring. You don't need to fight them, though. I didn't realize that at the time, but I feel like you always think you should. Yeah, I should have just kept going on until I got to the end. Didn't help me out on that Super Mario Brothers 1 level when I did that. Oh, and yeah, there's a pom-pom fight, too. I hate pom-pom is boring as well. I speed this up as 2. At least no Boom Boom. I think Boom Boom is my least favorite of the 3D World bosses. 3D World really could have used another boss in the last update. Maybe I should be glad they didn't, because the Koopalings are pretty annoying themselves. I don't know. Super Mario Brothers boss fights have never been the best, I guess. Oh, and here, so I know I'm at the end of the level. So I'm just counting 10 spots. Flag has 10 spots from the end. So I can confidently ground pound right there. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know how frequently I'm going to be posting these. At least till I get to 1,000 clears on Team 0%. But thank you so much for watching.